Where the fuck is that armhole? Oh, there it is. You know what? I think they call the website Wish, so you can like just fucking wish that you're gonna get what you ordered instead of something completely different. It's so lame. No, it's no. Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to do something quite exciting for you guys. We are going to do a Wish.com shopping haul. So for those of you who don't know, Wish.com is this sort of like Chinese Amazon, and they sell anything and everything under the sun. So that could be, I don't know, like knockoff AirPods, oven toasters, drones. I wouldn't buy a drone from there. And they also sell clothes, which is what I'm really excited about because, you know, outfits and shit. So I had never heard of Wish.com until I moved back here in Canada in the middle of this year. And yeah, so I had never heard of them, but when I moved here, it was all about Wish. I mean, I wasn't talking to friends about them. It's not like they were recommended to me or something, but whenever I open a website, like somehow Wish was there, like on Facebook. They're all over the place, and I'm like, huh, these prices are pretty good, eh? So I was like, why the hell not, right? I mean, let's see what sort of clothes they have and find out if it matches my personal style, and then we can go from there. So a bit of a backgrounder about Wish.com. They also have an app, by the way. The important thing to know about Wish.com is while it is a website that sells these things, they're not the actual sellers of those items that you see on the website. So amazing cheap things which range from like $0 dollars. Yeah, they have a lot of free stuff. They also sell, I don't know, stuff that range in the hundreds of dollars. Wish.com is sort of like a dropship website. Basically, you place your order there, they forward the order to whoever's the seller of that specific item, and then that seller ships it to you. So Wish.com is not responsible with like the whole logistics of you placing the order and the order getting to you. So what that means is, first, there's a lot of sellers on Wish, and you don't know what you're getting into. Like sometimes if something's too good to be true, it probably is, and you're better off staying away. And second of all, because of this multiple seller, stop lighting fucking up. Well, let me put it there. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, because of this whole multiple seller setup that they have, you're bound to order items from different sellers, and what that means is you're going to end up paying shipping for each and every item that you purchase, which, while the items are cheap, the shipping sort of adds onto the price of the item and turns out it's not so cheap anymore. So if your order amount is about $100, you can expect to be paying somewhere around $50 to $70 in shipping fees, because it's almost like the same price of the item. They just kind of like knock a few dollars off, but it's almost like buying two of those. I'm not really sure if you went to China and you bought those items in person, like you could do that, but I don't think so. Everything does seem cheap, but when you get to your cart and when you start checking out, it's not so cheap. And also because it's all coming from China, right? I don't know why everything in the world now comes from China. It's gonna take a long time for you to get your item. Like, I think the fastest order I've ever had was 21 days or 15 days. Like, but well, just think about this. Like, by the time the order comes, you would have forgotten about that order, and it's like, oh, I got a free package, when in fact, like, no, you didn't. You paid for that. It's just that you forgot about it because it's been so long. I don't want to sound as though I'm discouraging you from buying your shit there. Like, if you're really smart about your shopping and if you lower your expectations to like fucking rock bottom, I think you're bound to get some good deals out there. Because yeah, every item has like a review feature, which gives you an idea basically of how many people have ordered this item and what they thought about it. And also some reviews feature photos, so you can sort of get an idea of how close the photos are to the actual item. So they are notorious for stealing photos on like Instagram and saying, oh hey, this looks like a good item that we can copy. Like, I'm not really sure we can copy it like exactly, but they won't know that till they get the item, and by then it's too late. So if you do look at the reviews, then you're going to have a better picture of what's coming to you. So if you're not convinced of the actual product photos that other people who have bought the item have posted, then you can just forget it. You can go and look for something else, right? But sometimes when you're like super fucking excited going shopping left and right, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this, then you just end up forgetting to do due diligence, and you would have already placed the order before you see the item, and then by then it's too late. I think that's what's exciting about Wish. Like, I'm not a fan, but I've gotten some pretty interesting items, some pretty funny items that I never would have bought if I had seen it like in real life. But the other items turned out okay. Like, they're not the exact same, but I could live with them. And also, you don't have to feel like you're so exposed and risking it all when you're shopping on Wish. Because they have this like feature where you talk to a robot basically, and then you complain about the product, where you say, oh, this is the wrong size, this is the wrong color, this is nothing like the thing that I ordered. Then you can just get a refund for the full price, including shipping, which is like, I mean, sucks for the seller, but you got into that deal with a customer based on like an illusion. I mean, they order one thing and then you ship them another because what they ordered actually doesn't exist except in like some Instagrammer's closet. So I think that's a fair deal. So if you don't hold up your end of the bargain, why would a customer like me pay for something that I never would have ordered if I had known what it actually looked like, right? I mean, if I had known that it looked like shit, then I can stay with you and I'm keeping my money. So yeah, good on Wish for having that sort of feature, so you can just recoup your money and you don't actually have to ship the item back, because that's going to be a nightmare. Like, China has agreements all over the world where it's super cheap for them to ship out, but to ship something in, then it's a whole different story. And it's going to cost like more than the item itself. That will make the whole idea behind refunding like pointless, because you're doing it to get your money back. But then if you're going to end up spending that money shipping that item and then being reimbursed for it, then it's like you just gave them your money for nothing at all. I think I have explained enough about Wish, and now it's time for us to see how the products fare against the description and the photos that they posted on the website. See how they match and see how they fit on me. Let's go. So, this is the dark brown fur that I ordered. Like, it's not dark brown at all, but it comes in these stripes that makes me look like I just killed the Lion King. So that's not very good. Like, just on the color alone, I'm gonna be complaining about this thing. Like, in terms of material, it's not that bad. It's the sleeves are an okay length. It's just I'm not a fan of the whole. It's too dancer at a bar sort of performer look. I'm really not into it, but I need more wine. Oh my god, the second one, this is so fucking far. Like, the reality is so fucking far from the photos. Like, first of all, what is that? Like the lining is coming out and the material is nothing like I expected. It was supposed to be like, you know those like sausage like lines and shit, like that makes it look like all puffy and stuff. Like I'm not getting any of that from this. And like I'm getting like Hugh Hefner vibes from this. It's you know what, it's not bad. Like I like this whole like lapel thing going on and it keeps you warm in the neck. But because it's so like the reality is so far from the photos, it's really disappointing. First of all, where's the white stripes? And why are the lines so like close together? They're supposed to be like at least twice as wide, right? Should be this big. Huh. No. No. I'm like, okay, like if you look at it and you're like, oh, it's a nice coat. But when you think about the expectation that you have when you order that shit and then this comes to you, it's just, no. Fuck no. It's got pockets though, so it's functional. And but you know, when you keep your hand in it, it feels like the pockets are going to rip anytime. So you're not supposed to put anything, I don't know, heavier than a Nokia, like those, you know, tiny phones. If you put an iPhone in here, it's going to rip, definitely. It's going to go through, honestly, I don't know what dimension the phone is going to go into, like when the pocket rips and, you know, it falls through the hole. Who knows? Probably back to China. But I'm keeping it. I like it. You know, I like it as it is, but I don't like how far it is from the expectation that I had been building up in my head about what kind of item I was going to be receiving. So, this is definitely... Oh shit. It already ripped. Like, you know, in the pocket, my finger can go through this hole. Oh, shit. So, this third coat is one of those, you don't feed me, you don't pay my rent kind of things, so you can tell me what to wear. It's kind of like that. It's one of those things that you're never going to wear outside and keep your dignity. So I have no idea why I ordered it. It's just, I'm like, ooh, I saw white, and then I ordered it, and I'm like, ooh, look at me, I look like fucking Big Bird. But you know, in terms of how the product was described and photographed on the listing, this ain't too bad. Like, this ain't too different from what's on the website. So, can anybody tell me how I can style this and look decent? No? Oh God. This is so sad. It looks like a fucking bathrobe. Like, this is not what I ordered at all. I'm like, holy shit. And it's got these, so it's kind of like that terry, I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's soft and nice, but it looks like a bathrobe. Let's see it on. See? I ordered, I think, triple XL, because this is supposed to be like a women's coat, but then it's not really. Where the fuck is that armhole? Oh, there it is. I think it's a women's coat, but then it doesn't really matter because it's not something that kind of like overlaps, so it doesn't go like this or like that. There's nothing. You can't even close it up. If you had maybe a belt, then you could look like you're just at home, like fucking smoking or something. Yeah, this is definitely not what I ordered. It's supposed to be more like fluffy. It's supposed to be thicker. This is just a very sad representation of what's in the photos. It's like some artist had in his head like a masterpiece of a coat, and somebody went in there and like got on a sewing machine, and this is what they came up with. I never would have bought this if I knew it looked like this. It's so sad. No. It's nice to the touch though, but like, what the fuck is that? It's disintegrating right in front of my eyes. There's nothing. See? The fuck is that? Whoa. No Wish. No. You know what? I think they call the website Wish, so you can like just fucking wish that you're gonna get what you ordered instead of something completely different. No. I'm just... No. Probably just gonna keep wishing. So, I ordered this as sort of like a gift to my cousin because, you know, I'm cheap. I order presents from Wish. But this is so fucking sad. Like, it looks nothing like the photos, and it's so lame. Like, it's supposed to be all like Big Birdie and floofy, you know, and this is what we get. It's... No. What? I'm gonna try it on. So, no, it's not even gonna fit me because it's like a women's coat. It was from my cousin, right? But, no. Oh shit, that's, no. No. So having just gone through all of that, you know, receiving items that I never ordered or something that's completely different from the photos, I think if you're more the straightforward kind of shopper who's expecting the exact same item that you saw on the website on your doorstep, then Wish is probably not for you. It's actually kind of weird because when online shopping started, I think that was the whole point of it, where you see something that you like on the internet and then you pay for it and then you get it a few days later. But then, I don't know, a decade later, things have changed where it's kind of become like a guessing game. The Chinese still are not up to par when it comes to copying things, like making exact replicas. They're like, I don't know, I think it's the whole price point where they're showing you something that you probably will be able to buy for multiples of the amount that they're asking for. So when you pay 10 bucks and something looks like 20 bucks, don't expect to get something that's worth 20, because if they're selling it to you for 10 bucks, it's probably worth 2, and that's the kind of quality that you should be expecting. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had fun as much as I did. I had a great time. I was a bit frustrated with some of the items that I got, but overall I think this has been a lot of fun. I am refunding most of those items because I'm not paying for them if they're not exactly what I ordered. So yeah, thank you so much again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.